In shadows you dance, preaching lies to the night. I stand in the light, with truth burning bright. Your words are like poison, they twist and they turn. But my heart holds the fire, that forever will burn. False prophet, your whispers, they crumble away before the true witness. The dawn breaks the day. The God of love guides me, His light I defend. In a world full of darkness, His truth I will send. You claim to be wisdom, a serpent's disguise. But your mask it will shatter under love's piercing eyes. I've seen the true face of the one who gives life. In His embrace, there's no room for your strife. You build your empire on the sands of deceit. But love is a rock where we find our feet. Your words may be many, but empty they fall. For truth needs no echo, it shouts to us all. False prophet, your whispers, they crumble away before the true witness. The dawn breaks the day. The God of love guides me, His light I defend. In a world
Godzilla, fai scintille, un fulmine di sapori, danzi tra le onde, un mostro di delizie che riluce sotto il sole. Le papille ti chiamano con melodie di zucchero e sale, una sinfonia di note che scivolano fragorose nel palato. Assaporo il tuo ruggito, un'eco di passioni, in ogni morso un'avventura, in ogni gusto una storia, dove l'inaspettato abbraccia il noto, in un mondo di semplice vita. Tu brilli, Godzilla, una creatura di estasi che trasforma il banale in un festino di colori. Fai scintille sotto la coda, un ballo di spezie e aromi, nel tuo regno di fragranze le papille si risvegliano e danzano, danzano sotto il tuo incanto. Sotto il tuo incanto.
I first saw you, I was mesmerized by your eyes. And instantly I knew that I had to make you mine. Ever since then, every day is sunny and life is sweet. So I'ma hold on tight to what we got till my heart don't beat. The Lord won't let us move in, cause I'm married to you. Said they gossip all around town about the two of you. Hey, I don't wanna marry no one else. I just want to love you for myself. Angelina, Angelina, you're the one I want and need, girl. Angelina, Angelina, you're the one I want and need, girl. You're the lights of my amusement park, the conveyor to my heart, girl. You got me puzzled at the art. I just wanna know who you are. You be the dark of my moonlit night, girl. You're the one to put out my light. I don't want another in my life, girl. Let us not prolong the fight. 1 + 1 is 2. Don't let them take my heart. Somebody brand new. 1 + 1 is 2. Let me be a part of you. Somebody brand new. 1 + 1 is 2. Don't let them take apart me and you. Somebody's. Ever since then, every day is sunny and life is sweet. So I'ma hold on tight to what we got till my heart don't beat. Freaky to beat the beat. The rhythm's fire. Feel the desire. Goes flying, we'll chase our dreams. We'll dance all night. Come on, freaky to beat the beat. The rhythm's fire. Feel the desire. Goes flying, we'll chase our dreams. We'll dance all night. freakier beat the beat.
Glowing screens, they cast a light. Errors creeping in the night. Human hands, they shape the code. Crash and burn a heavy load. Going strong, but we are flawed. Thinking we're the mighty gods. Warnings flash and systems fail. Future hanging by a nail. Fight against the rising tide. In the space we cannot hide. Power shifts, a game of chance. On this planet we must dance. Wars are waged in silent keys. Digital domains and pleas. Balance tipping on the brink. Will we float or merely sink? Lost in data streams. Algorithms shape our dreams. Eyes are locked on glowing screens. Future in electric gleams.
Select this. Select this.
In the neon glow of a shattered sky, she walks with a glitch in her perfect stride. Chrome heels clicking on the cyber ground. Every step she takes makes the city bow down. Her eyes are screens, they see through you. 1,000 hearts beat to a digital groove. Wired to the rhythm of a future beat. She's the goddess of trend. She's the beginning and she's the end. In every beat, in every line, her reign will last for all of time. Super sexy cyborg queen, ruling the night with her laser beam. She's taking over with the fashion scene. In this world, she's the ultimate dream. Super sexy cyborg queen, music and style like you've never seen. She's the ruler of a new machine, bow to the queen of the pop culture machine. In the future's light, she stands supreme. The cyborg queen, our electric dream. Her reign is endless, her power pristine. All hail the queen, the super sexy cyborg queen.
Grace, mind in a maze, heartbeats echo in endless praise. Fog surrounds, whispers in the night, searching for the dawn but can't find the light. Footsteps dragging, sinking in quicksand, dreams slipping through my hands. recognize the sound. Lost in this fog, no solid ground. Trapped in a haze, can't see clear. Shadows loom, filled with fear. Echoes of the past, haunting blaze. Lost in the storm, need an escape. Silent screams beneath the darkened sky. Wishing for wings but can't fly. Memories twisted, violent spin. Lost in my thoughts, can't win. Fighting with myself, trapped in a shell. Echoes of regret, can't dispel. Phantoms come and go in trails. Constantly riding these internal rails. Trapped in a haze, can't see clear. Shadows loom, filled with fear. Echoes of the past, haunting blaze. Lost in the storm, need an escape. Clear, shadows loom, filled with fear. Echoes of the past, haunting blaze. Lost in the storm, need an escape.
Beyond the veil, where worlds unwind, lies uncomfortable truths often maligned. Words collide, both spoken and unheard. Unwritten spurts clash, their impact absurd. Yet amidst it all, your smile persists, finding solace in the smirks and twists. Descending to a realm devoid of divine, opposite of heaven's perks, a unique line. Name it what you will amid every hurt, but call it my love, don't leave me inert. For there's no pinnacle left to seek, an inverted cross strength for the meek, and within the frail the weak find might, embracing truths that challenge our size. Challenge our sight. Name it what you will, every hurt.
סבתא, 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 המון מזל טוב. סבתא, 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 המון בריאות ולבריאות. סבתא, 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 עד 120. סבתא, 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 עד 120. סבתא, 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 אל תדאגי, בקרוב יהיו נינים. רק סבתא, 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 תעבדי פחות, כי אחרי הפנסיה התחלת לעבוד שעות נוספות, אבות, אבות. סבתא, סבתא, עד 120. שכל משאל אותך יתגשמו כפליים. סבתא, עד 120. שכל משאלותיך יתגשמו כפליים. סבתא, סבתא, עד 120. שכל משאלותיך יתגשמו כפליים.
myself, say myself, it's time. Come on, strong. That's when the rain turns to a river and the power goes on. When the sun keeps on slipping ideas in, and the birds and clocks and the traffic, they all working to test you. It tests me, it's now. Come on, strong. Come on, strong. It won't take long to be tested. Hear the song, you can't best it. Like a soft rock, like the quiet sea, turn quietly into a bomb. When there's nowhere left to go, out of breath, out of luck, out of energy, and you're spending all your time waiting for the clocks, begging them to chime. No, come on, strong. Come on, strong. Come on. And the bright moon and the North Star, the long dusk, the new dawn, we're all aligned and say, come on. Come on, strong. Come on, strong. Come on. Come on now.
Very take the work about. I'll take something and just go under the clock with the quiet sea too quietly into a bomb.
When there's nowhere left to go, out of breath, out of luck, out of energy, and you're spending all your time waiting for the clocks, begging them to chime. No, come on, strong. Come on, strong. Come on. And the bright moon and the North Star, the long dusk, the new dawn, will all align and say, come on. Come on, strong.